readings. We're going to do Gemini and Cancer. So I am so sorry that we're already the 20th of May and I have just barely gotten started with my sign readings. I'm barely on Gemini. This will be the first extended posted in the month of May for my subscribers on JKS. So I'm super excited to do it. I don't know, get ready. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. I'm going to use Tarot of the Vampires, the Tarot de la Nuit, or however you go saying it. All right, let's go ahead and see what's happening. Let's see who it is you love. Let's just dive into your love interest. I know a lot of you guys are single, you girls are single, but that's okay. We can still get into someone you love, or if you're hoping for love. Let's get a question now for those that, you know, have feelings for someone, all right? So who would be the person that Gemini has feelings for, all right? And Geminis, a lot of you guys are Cancers in tropical zodiac, but you know you're a Gemini in Vedic, okay? And if you're a Gemini in tropical and you want to follow this reading anyways, that's perfectly fine, because I consider it whatever you consider it resonating you with. Actually, what I meant to say was resonating with you. Okay, Mercury's in retrograde. This is your ruling planet, Gemini. What does that mean, especially for Geminis when Mercury's retrograde? Well, wrapping up loose ends, taking care of old, you know, business that's been procrastinated. You're going to start making new phone calls that you haven't made in months. Like, you know, that appointment you've been putting off and putting off. Yeah, you're making that appointment, whether it's a doctor, dentist, you know, psychological, whatever it is for you. You're going to be making that appointment. If it has to do with money, you're definitely going to be making those appointments. Trying to see where your check is, trying to see what's going on, taking care of those taxes if you need to get that done, calling people you need to call to get a hold of some paperwork. A lot of last minute stuff for Gemini, and that's because Mercury's in retro. You're probably going to be getting a lot of things in the mail, but it will be late or right on time. So if it's running a little bit late, don't worry about it, and if not, it will be on the deadline, okay? So don't worry about things that are not done early, because it's just probably not going to happen with Mercury retro, but it will get done. All right, it will get done, and that is the truth. Okay, so who's your love interest? Give me one more card for the love interest. Show me Gemini's love interest. Show me the energy of this love interest and what this love interest is up to right now. Show me Gemini's heart. Show me Gemini's heart. All right. Bottom of the deck for you is 9 of Knives. Yikes. So this is a situation that, you know, 9 of Knives is sleepless nights. Okay, a lot of anxiety, stress, painful thoughts, painful memories, painful feelings, full of anxiety. The person you love does leave you with some anxiety, okay? You've got some anxiety going on. Prince of Knives and Queen of Grails. The person you love is most likely a Virgo with Libran traits, or Libran and Virgo, or let's just say a Libra-Virgo cusper. We have Queen of Grails, which to me represents the Virgin of Earth. The Queen of Grails to me is usually Virgo, in my opinion. All right, she can be seen as other earth signs if that's what resonates for you. So if another earth sign is what resonates for you, please use that. This is just what I'm picking up. With the Prince of Knives, this is the Prince of Swords, usually a Libra charging through with one blade, okay? But it's in reverse. And you're welcome to put this with another air sign if it resonates more for you. But the ones that are coming across is earth and air, okay? Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which is most likely you or someone you're dealing with. And then Queen of Grails is most likely the Virgin Queen Virgo, but it could also be Taurus or Capricorn. And keep in mind, these can be male or female, okay? Take how it resonates for you. But so this is your love interest. You are responsible. You take care of this person. You have loved them. You have been patient with them. You have been supportive. In some cases, you have been financially supportive. You've gone to bat for this person, meaning you've protected them. You've been supportive if they've, had something important pending to help guide them through that process, or give them some kind of financial means of support, or friendship, being their cheerleader. I do think you've been rather reserved. You've held back your heart on this relationship, and for wise reasons. Knight of Swords in reverse is not a very nice person. The person you tend to love is someone that comes in really fast and very sneaky, like a snake. The Queen of Grails is surrounded by a snake. There could be Scorpio lurking somewhere also in this connection. But this person comes very sneaky, and this person shows up very unannounced. This person comes in when they want to come in and leaves immediately when they want to leave. They will answer your call when they feel like answering your call or your text, but they won't reach out when you want them to reach out. They won't answer when you want them to answer. So this is kind of selfish. And this leaves you up wondering, what did I do to offend this person? And keep in mind, this is reversible, Gemini. So if this is, someone's cross-watching for a Gemini, maybe the Gemini is doing this to you, okay? Just take it how it resonates. But anyways, this person that you're dealing with, you've offered them a rose, which is a heart, which is love. And all they've done is laugh in your face. It's kind of like, ha 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 ha. You love me? Oh, of course you love me. I'm good looking, I'm charming, I'm desirable. Everybody wants me. Of course you want me. And you're kind of looking at this person like, I don't have to have you. I chose you because I saw something good in you. Prove me wrong. And so you're kind of testing this person out. You're kind of sitting back and watching this person, seeing how they act with other people, seeing if they are truly this much of a biatch or a dick. You really want to see if this person is truly this cruel, or are they hiding something? Is there something deeper? Is there something underneath? And that's kind of how I feel you're viewing this, that there's something more to this picture than meets the eye. Because the snake is very curious. And I feel like the snake is her friend. All right, so the snake goes and tells her what she needs to know. The snake goes on, down on the earth and slithers and finds out information and gives it back to her. The snake is also very intuitive and charming and very feminine. So there's this sneakiness that you're finding out what this person is sneaky about. But this person who's being sneaky doesn't realize you're onto them. But you're onto them. You know that their little act is just an act. You know that they're being a child, they're being immature, they're being disrespectful and rude. And you just see them as, why are you trying to be this person? Why are you wearing a mask? Why did you put on a mask like this? Why do you want to be this person? Because the Queen of Grails knows better than that. Oh, and I just fucked up. Well, there may be a Virgo involved anyways, but I just fucked up, everybody. I'm so sorry. Mercury retrograde kicking my ass here. Queen of Grails is actually a Queen of Cups. So Cancer. My bad. I'm so sorry, guys. But Cancer's involved. Could be a Pisces or a Scorpio. It could be very strong Scorpio. We do have the snake. Ophiuchus. Is that how you say it? Ophiuchus? Whatever the fuck. The 13th zodiac. But this is Ashleisha or Pushya Nakshatra, mostly Ashlesha. Ashlesha is the nakshatra for Cancer, which represents the snake and the eyes. So if somebody has some kind of strong Ashlesha in their Navamsha or in their birth chart, honey, this is you. And if you're cross-watching or you're watching for someone, then that's your person. But this is really coming across, especially Ashlesha. Yeah, so there's some kind of snake eyes going on here. Because Queen of Grails is intuitive and she sees straight through people's bullshit. She's psychic. She's intuitive. Okay? She sees at the heart of every being. When she sees an animal, she sees at the heart of that animal. When she sees a human, she sees the heart of that human. You know, most people would be like scared of this snake. Terrified. But she made friends with this snake. And because this reading is so cute, I'm going to go ahead and bring out my little pet snake. Let me go grab her. I'll be right back. I still haven't decided on a name for her, but I think she's perfect. Oh, you are? Yeah. Well, that's very good. What were we going to name the snake, Mariah? I can't remember. Maleficent? I can't remember. She's still so small. I don't know if she's going to grow anymore. But there she is, guys. She's shed her skin a few times. But I need to feed her. She's not eating very well, I can tell you that. Yeah, she is not eating well. I need to feed her. I gave her some worms, as suggested, and she hardly ate them. Then I gave her some mealworms and some very small crickets, and they grew, and she didn't eat them. So I think I need to go to PetSmart today and get her something. But yeah, she needs to eat more. But this is, I don't know what I'm going to name her, but she's my little beautiful girl. She represents Pushya Nakshatra. Ashlesha. Sorry, guys. My Mercury retrograde's just messing with me today. You going to say hi to everybody? You going to say hi? You going to say hi to everybody? Look at her. She's so pretty. Anyways, this right here, guys, is Ashlesha Nakshatra. She represents a divine feminine energy for the sign of Cancerian. Yeah, so I need to get her fed. She's just, you're not eating like I wanted you to eat. Your bugs are still in there. It's like she just wants to hide under the dirt. Anyways, guys, I wanted to show you her because I know it's so exciting, and that's what we're kind of doing today. So if you guys are wondering, why is she showing the snake? Well, this is the Ashlesha Nakshatra. So yeah, you're very beautiful, you know, or your person is very beautiful and very charming, or your person is very handsome and very charming. I can tell you, you know, if this isn't a nakshatra that you have in your chart, your person may have this in their chart in Venus or Jupiter, depending on if it's a girl and that's their husband or father of their kids. But there may be a Venus with that. Or just an overall energy of like a rising moon, you know, sun is fine, whatever works for you guys. But besides the nakshatra, besides the signs, this is just someone that can see to someone's soul. And I think that's why the reading kind of came across where this person saw more to this individual than they were letting on. And so they were wearing a mask, you know. And when you wear a mask, you're hiding something for a good reason. Either you don't want people to think bad of you, or you're scared to be hurt, or you're scared for people to see the real you. Let's see why this person is hiding and wearing a mask. Show me Gemini's love interest and why they're holding a mask. Oops. Oh, Divine Feminine. Because they're holding a mask because they know the Divine Feminine is going to see straight through them. And, you know, whoever's the Divine Feminine in this reading, she is going to see straight through this. So they have to wear a mask so they can throw the Divine Feminine off the scent. But the Divine Feminine here is too wise to be thrown off the scent. Too smart, too intellectual, and too intuitive. All right, too much into her feelings. She's not going to be thrown off the scent. The masculine wants to come off very earthy, very into financial matters, very into career, very concerned with materialistic things. And that's their mask. Oh, I got to work. I'm too busy for a relationship. Oh, I don't care about you. I'm into an earth sign, or I don't care about you. This is unrealistic. This is just a bullshit relationship. It's not going to happen. And this other person over here, which I think is you, but it could be reversed. But you're like, no, you're full of shit. This relationship can work. And we have a lot of love. Queen of Cups, Queen of Grails. We have a lot of love here. And this relationship can go to the moon and back. But you want to hide behind your mask, and you want to lie to your friends, and you want to pretend like you don't feel what we're feeling. But the whole time I know you are feeling what we're feeling, and your person stays up at night thinking about this connection. They have thought about it many, many times. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. Clarify this, please, for Gemini's love interest. I need to know more about that. Clarify the Nine of Knives for Gemini's love interest. Past actions and behaviors. Five of Cups, they have guilt for past actions and behaviors. This is what keeps your person up at night, knowing they fucked you over or they did bullshit. Excuse my French, but they probably have. They're stuck at a crossroads, a major intersection right now. Two of Swords. What do? Do I reach out? Do I say something? Do I correct this mistake? Or can I just continue hiding behind my mask? Deliver me from temptation. This is a Devil card energy. So now your person is in Devil Cappy energy. Okay, they may have Capricorn also in their chart. But this person is trying to wear their little mask, you know, under the guise of work and career or some earth sign. Okay, I've got my whole life planned out, Gem. I can't do this with you. This is not happening. I got to move to Dubai, or I got to move across town, or I got to move to Denver, or I got to be at work 6 days a week, or I already have a relationship, you know, maybe I'm just too busy with school, whatever it is. I don't have time for this. And you're like, bullshit. Bullshit. You're calling this person out. Bottom of the deck, all truth will be revealed. Okay? That's it. That's the Nine of Swords. And it's all in divine timing. Okay? So this person, Gemini, they are avoiding you. And it is a mask, and you know it's a mask. And that's the shitty part. That's the sad part. And you're just like, what can I do? What can I do to make this different or better? I don't know. You have a lot of questions. Tell me what Gemini can do, or what's going to be happening for Gemini. What should Gemini do? What is the advice for Gemini in this love situation? What is the advice for Gemini, please? Judgment. You don't have to do shit, Gemini. This is coming to an end. By the way, you got 2 Devil cards, Capricorn, Capricorn. Both of you or one of you may have some strong Capricorn also somewhere in your chart. But this Devil will be judged. All right, let's get the other cards that came out about the situation. 10 of Scepters. which is 10 of Wands. This is a very heavy burden. Clearly I can't speak with Gemini. But this is, you don't have to do anything. Judgment Day is coming. There's going to be a reckoning. 2 of Skulls. Give it some time. More Capricorn energy. There's the little Capricorn sign right there on the skull. Lots of Cappy in here. But this is just give it some time. Tick tock, tick tock. The clock is ticking. 10 of Knives. So not only do you have 10 of Wands, you have 10 of Swords. 10-10 is going to herald a reckoning and a wrecking ball. You also have the Hermit card. Yes, Virgo came in. I knew I felt Virgo in this reading. Here it is. Very strong major arcana. Pisces is also very strong. And last we have 8 of Grails. 8 of Cups. You may need to just walk the fuck away from this shit right now. Pull away, Gemini. Pull away. Or if you're cross-watching for the Gemini, you may need to pull away. As you see, he's running away in the night towards some path with his flame lit. All right? So what should you do about the situation? You should let divine timing handle it. Let God handle this. There is a reckoning. There is a wrecking ball. This is going to be coming into a close, 10-10, plus the devil heralds the 10th house, another 10. 10-10-10, all right? So you can count on Spirit stepping up and assisting you on this journey. Is it possible that this is a divine relationship? Yes. Yes, this could very much be a soulmate kind of relationship. Because why else would divine timing and judgment be here? Judgment would not be here as a major arcana if there wasn't some past life situation or some situation karmically in the past. And you do have guilt for past actions on their part with the 9 of Swords, and you have judgment, which is the past actions. So we have someone being judged, pulling away because they're stuck in a karmic situation with the devil. And it's a fight. They are delivering themselves from temptation. They're at a crossroad. They don't want to be stuck in this karmic situation. They know they should leave. They know they should probably end this, but instead they're continuing down this karmic path. For all we know, they have a fiance or a husband or a wife or a family that resonates in that earthy energy. Okay? That is keeping them back with the devil card. For all you know, it's just a career that they are afraid to break up with, because they think that it's going to hurt them if they leave this career. But this career is hurting a relationship. There's all kinds of karmic situations. But let's not worry and focus about your person, Gemini. Let's talk about you. You're being asked to pull away. And my clock was chiming, so there's some divine timing at work here. Spirit, why should Gemini pull away? Spirit, why should Gemini pull away from the situation? Why should Gemini make a judgment to put this down? 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 8 of Grails, and the Hermit. Why should Gemini leave, turn their back towards this devil toxic situation? They have a decision to make. They don't want to make this decision. They feel pulled into this relationship. But why should they walk away? Why should they leave? The World card. Angel of Balance is in reverse down here at the bottom. Because your life is not balanced out, Gemini. That's why. Number 29 may be an important number for you. But the World obviously means an ending. Why? Because it's already over, Gemini. You don't want to let go. And that makes sense with these 2 devil cards. You want to hang on to this relationship more than anything. And if you're a cross watcher, then this resonates for you more than it does your person. That's the Gemini. However this resonates. But you don't want to let go. You want to keep depositing energy here. But you have to go within with the Hermit. You have to leave the situation because God, Spirit, the universe has a deal already with divine timing. And they already have a bone to pick with the devil. And the devil is the karma. So the universe already has a fight and a war with the karma and the devil that is haunting this situation. And there may be multiple lovers. We have 3 people in this image. Could be a triangle situation. I don't know. But either way, the universe says step away. Step away, step away, step away. Let's read this number 29. Upright. Expansion and opening up. So this person may open up. You know, this card does say the truth will be revealed in time. We heard the clock. There is a judgment. So we know there is a reconciliation or some kind of a reckoning of this situation in the future. So there is going to be an opening up. But let's continue reading. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay, over and above, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful sphere of the earth, and it's rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision, Gemini, and contemplate some much broader options. The world is a wide and vast place. There's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing for business. It also means, guys, there's plenty more fish in the sea. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have an unlimited resource available to you right now. And now is a good time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. So this is like anything is possible. Of course, stay optimistic. Of course, believe in the universe and their power, and believe in fate. Believe in fate. If this is meant to be, it will be. All truth will be revealed in due time. I think the important thing for you to remember is this person does feel guilty about their past actions. So there is sadness. There is love there. This person is just playing with the devil. This person is making a deal with the devil. This person is dancing with the devil. And you shouldn't want any part of that. You shouldn't want any part of this Prince of Knives in reverse, being negative, lying, deceiving, deceptive, manipulative, playing games, not able to make decisions that are good and smart and wise. Someone that is mentally a wreck and cannot get their shit together to do the right thing at this time by you. You are coming in as a queen of grails. Okay? Whoever's watching, however this resonates for you. And you are the divine feminine. This person is hiding from you because they are in devil energy. And they do not want to face the divine femme with that kind of an energy. Okay, let's get another message here for the world. Spirit, clarify the world for Gemini. Childhood. So this person has some childhood issues. Okay, or there's some issues revolving around a child. All right, this could be your child together. This could be you and your inner child. This could be their inner child, or this could just represent, a childhood that affected this relationship. But childhood and children have something to do with the downfall of this message. We also have lonely at the bottom of this deck. And that makes sense because somebody may be very lonely because of all of this. What's important to remember is forgiveness. Always forgive. When you forgive others, they can forgive you. When you can forgive their transgressions that they've put towards you, the evil deeds, the wrong deeds that they've caused towards you or about you or involved you in, once you can forgive this kind of heals the situation. So I know you need to walk away for self-love and self-care. That is 8 of Cups. It's also leaving something behind that you once loved so much. It's too heavy a cross to bear. It's too heavy a burden to bear. All right, it's a very painful betrayal. You feel like you've been stabbed in the heart. Okay, the situation just hurt you at your deepest core. You never saw it coming. You got betrayed by the one you love, by the one you gave your heart to, by the one you gave your all to, the one you helped, the one you supported, the one you hugged, the one when they needed you, you were there. You were the one they would call if they needed advice. You were the one they would come to if they needed money or assistance. You were the one they would come to if you needed to help them with their kids or their work or any other things that they may have needed assistance with. You were the one they would go to. And it's very, very painful to let that go because you were so supportive. Queen of Grails is always supportive. She's there no matter what. Through thick and thin, ups and downs, richer or poor, better or worse, she is the archetype of love. She knows how to love very well. And she knows how to get to the heart of anyone. So I know you are like, wow, I know how to get to the heart of this person. I know the heart of this person. And I want that person back. I don't want the person that betrayed me. I don't want the person that stabbed me in the heart. I don't want the person that's making me lonely. I don't want that person. I want the person that I love. I want the person that I met. Look what's under lonely. Surprise, sweet results. Isn't that interesting? Gummy bears, be flexible. Funny how we have bears here and a bear here. Bears may be a symbol for you too. Bears, teddy bears may be something important, or gummy bears. Bears are also, for me, the spirit animal that represents love. Bears, you always hear the terminology mama bear, papa bear. It represents family. It represents love. It represents comfort. I know bears in reality aren't really that comfortable, but just the thought of them is they're soft, they're furry, they're protective, they're nurturing, they're supportive. You feel safe. If you were a bear with your bear mom or your bear dad, you would feel like nothing could hurt you. Okay? Nothing and no one could harm you as long as you're with your mama or papa bear. They would go through hell and high water to protect you. So there's this energy of feeling secure and having comfort and feeling safe. And I think that's what you guys had in this relationship. One or both of you felt that comfort. We also have someone here that may have been nurturing like a mother, because we have the Queen of Grails. So, however that resonates, somebody here may have been very nurturing. And somebody said 555 in chat. Wow. 555 and 55 in chat. You want to know what's weird? When I started this video, it was May, which is a 5, at 5:05. So that today, that is where I've seen a lot of 5s. And you did get the 5 of Cups. I do think there is going to be some change coming. And I do think you're going to have some sweet results. But I think that's why someone is so lonely, because they miss nurturing this person, or this person missed being nurtured by you. So the Angel of Balance in reverse says, Okay, this one. This comes in as a loving warning that something may be seriously out of proportion in your life. It could be an important emotional component, such as a lack of self-acceptance or self-care. Remember, however, you won't believe it, it's page 155. But when you put yourself first, you're the one who wins. When you put yourself last, you will feel the opposite. If you put yourself first, the universe will do likewise. If you put yourself last, the universe will do so likewise. You get what you give, and that is karma, and that is judgment. You get what you give out, Gem. Receiving this card can often be a warning to you or your person of lost energy, calling you to relax more, sleep more, or just drink more water and sit down, investigate how you might be out of balance in your time, which is your schedule and your routine, and your energy regarding the externals and internals of your life. The adjacent cards in your spread could indicate the particulars. Perhaps you've been working too much or been too obsessed with relationships or money. And I do think both play a role here. Gemini, you've either been obsessed with relationships or you've been obsessed with money. However this works in this reading for you guys. But those two obsessions are not balanced. It's fine to be a go-getter with money. Hell fucking yeah. I'm totally for that. And it's fine to go after a relationship. Hell fuck yeah, I'm for that. But you need to have a balance. If you're not sleeping, eating, drinking, or showering, or your kids are losing time with you, or you're slacking at your house and it looks like shit, then you're not balanced. I don't care how you want to pretend, you're not balanced. If you're not finding time to meditate, if you don't have time to stretch in the morning, if you don't have time to have a cup of coffee or tea, or if you don't have time to, just be you for a little while and get your head out of the phone, then you are not balanced. You're just not. And for Gemini, that is something you should be aware of. There's one thing all Geminis have in common, and it's being in 10 places at once. You've got your mind everywhere. Your mind, Mercury, is everywhere. And look where Mercury is right now. Well, for one, it is reversed, but what sign is Mercury reversed in? I should have brought my other phone down here. God damn it. Can you guys get your Starlight app and please tell me where Mercury is right now? I can't keep up. Mercury moves very fast, guys. Like every 6 weeks, it's moving into another sign. So it's so fast, and I just haven't kept up with it this past month. Can someone let me know? Please. I think last I knew it was in Taurus, but I don't know now. It could be moving through Gemini to Cancer. It could be freaking Virgo. I don't have a fucking clue. If you guys want to wait, I'll go check myself with my phone, but I'd have to pull out of the video and go back in, and I don't want to do that. That would be very distracting for all of you guys. But until we're able to learn what sign Mercury's in, and please don't give me tropical. I don't like that. Just get the Starlight app so you can see where it's at. Bye, markers. Love you. It's in Taurus. Thank you, Jeff, for looking for me. I appreciate that. Yay. I was like, I think it's in Taurus. Okay. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. Okay. So your mind is on your money because Taurus is about family and money and support. So it's about responsibilities. Your mind is on food. Your mind is on the home. Your mind is on the bank account. Your mind is on work. Now that is all very good, but then you also have your mind on a few other things, which is your spiritual path, which is meditation, okay, mantras, yantras. It's on, you getting your life aligned. It's about your success direction. It's about feng shui. It's about learning all these different things. And you might feel really overwhelmed and you're just like, oh my God, my mind can't just do one thing well. I've just got a lot going on my plate, and I'm out of whack, Steph. I'm out of whack. I've dropped the ball. I've been overly doing it in one area and not doing anything at all in the other areas. You know, I've been talking for weeks about getting a specific project done or a book written or something shipped out or whatever. I've been talking, and I'm always busy, always doing things, and I'm not being very successful in all these different directions. Well, okay, so what is your advice on that? Get a journal, get a to-do list every day. Be realistic. Don't put 100 things on your freaking to-do list for the day. There's no way. There's no way. Don't overdo it, Gemini. God help you if you have a Rahu in Gemini. Don't overdo it. You know, do 5 things that you know you can get done. You know, whether it's take this to the bank, get these clothes washed, ship out these whatevers, call, you know, Social Security, call the IRS, or, you know, call mom and send off her birthday present. You know, whatever it is, put 5 things down for the day that you must get done. Even if it's just cooking dinner and you have plans for dinner. If I can give you guys any other suggestions that could make your life easier so you guys could get balanced, it would be come up with a weekly schedule. You can do a monthly if you want, but a weekly may be better. And you can write out for the week what you want to eat for those nights so you can plan that you have the meals. That way you're not rushing to the store to grab things. You already have your meals planned out. You're like, okay, I got them in the fridge for the week. And if you live alone, you could do meal prep. You know, on Sunday, you could just cook all these meals, package them up in little bins, little, leftover, you know, plastics, just put them in the fridge, and you guys can have that for dinner every week, especially if you're single. Just pre-prep it. That way you could spend your time on meditation, on spiritual learning, on, you know, sleeping, on working, on writing that book, or going back to school, whatever you have to do. So meal prep is really important. You'd be surprised how many people waste time going back and forth to the store and even just 20-30 minutes figuring out what they're going to cook. You'd be surprised how much time you can waste in a week just worrying about food. So if you get that handled once a week and you have it, you know, scheduled, you're already in gold. Like, you're golden, okay? Then if you can have something written down every day of a responsibility that you want to get done, like Tuesday's laundry day. I'm going to get all my laundry done on this day. I'm going to accomplish that. Or, you know, Saturday I'm going to tackle the garage. You know, amongst my other work day and schedule, you know, you want to set something aside that you want to tackle, because Mercury in retrograde is going to serve Gemini by taking care of loose ends or things in the past that did not get done, things that made you feel unbalanced, things that made you feel disorganized. And Mercury in retrograde really wants you to go back and like redo your schedule so you can do this better. So you can start, you know, doing things better. I also want to give you advice, especially for Gemmies. When Mercury's in retrograde, don't rush. Believe it or not, when a planet goes in retrograde, it moves faster. It's like falling backwards. That's how it feels. Have you ever tried running backwards? I have with my kids. I've tried to run backwards. I look ridiculous. But we tried that once. We ran forward and then we ran backwards, and I looked so fucking ridiculous. I tripped. I busted my ass on the grass. But that's what happens with Mercury in retrograde. It goes backwards, and you're gonna be more accident prone. It's because you're trying to go faster, and you're not balanced well. So you might sprain your ankle, stub your toe, smash your finger in the car door, lose your keys. Hello, I've done it. You know, forget what time it is and miss the 5 o'clock mark. Mercury in retrograde is going to fuck your world up, Gemini. It's going to make you get hurt or spacey. You're not going to be able to recall a lot of words. Your vocabulary is going to be, okay? You're not going to know how to communicate with people well. People aren't going to understand what the fuck you're saying. Your words are going to sound like blended or slurred. All right? So you're already in for a pickle. Okay? You're already in for it. So do me a favor, Gems. Do not rush. And Virgos as well if you're watching, because you're ruled by Mercury also. So Virgos and Geminis get it. So just be careful because you don't want to get hurt. You guys love Danny's laugh? Oh, I told him. I was like, everyone loved your laugh. He was like, really? I'm like, yeah, they did. You're cute. So yeah. Anyways, there's just some advice for you guys on that, Gemini. So this is with love. This is your advice on what you should do with that. Let's get some cards here for your career and just see what's up with that. Let's just get an oracle for the career. I'll pull some tarot in the extended. This is career. Why am I getting caring connections in reverse? I'm not going to read it because I already know what it says, but when it comes to career, when you get this in reverse for me, relationships at work are not going very well, okay? You might be fighting with your boss, fighting with your coworkers. You might be fighting with your clients. Now is not a good time to talk with your clients. Don't have long conversations. Don't meet up for lunch or brunch or coffee. You guys may not see eye to eye. In fact, 9 out of 10 of you will not see eye to eye. Your ideas are not going to match up. It's going to be hostile, okay? You may also be breaking up with a specific business partner if you're in business, Gemini. So you may be saying, you know what? I don't want to do business with this person anymore. I'm going to go ahead and just cut you off, give you a refund, or just say, you know, I can't do business with you anymore. Block this person from my site, block this person from my website, block this person from any future payments, not working with them. You know, it could be a coworker. You know, I don't want to work with this coworker anymore. I don't want to be your friend. You might unfriend them on social media or just not talk to them anymore. Like this is, you know, I don't really want to be here anymore. And for some of you, it's more than that. For some of you guys, it's you're leaving a job. You are picking up your things, packing up that little box, putting your plant and your stapler in the box, and you are leaving. Gone. Okay, you're taking your desk supplies and you're just like, you know what, I'm done at this place. Maybe it's not because you hate them or because you're mad. Maybe it's because you're retiring. I just got my taxes done by someone who just retired. I was his last client. He said, after today, I'm retired. I'm going to go move to Chicago with my grandkids and I'm going to hopefully have a happy rest of my golden years. And I wished him the best of luck. I bet you, oh no, he had Capricorn in him. But I think he also had Gemini. He was a very analytical person. So anyways, there could be somebody that is just, you know, leaving a workplace because, you know, they're retiring or maybe they're moving to be closer with family, you know. So it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a negative ending with a work situation. It could be a positive. It could also be that you're just closing shop with one particular party that you normally work with and you're going to start using business elsewhere, okay? But there's some connections that you're snipping ties with when it comes to work, Gemini. And bottom of the deck is the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel, which is a solar plexus. And this could definitely pertain to a Leo vibration. You could be cutting ties or bumping heads with a Leo, or you might be leaving your job and working career around August and September timeframe. So if any Gemini has plans to leave a current career or work situation around August or September, this is your knowing right now in May that this is the plans that's already like happening. It's already rolling. This is going to be a change, okay? Change of work habit or a change of work environment. So a lot of good can come from that. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's read that and just see what it says about career. All right, Gem, emotions of desire and life force energy. When this card comes in reverse, it indicates a low ebb in your energy, Gem, possibly a lack of purpose. Like you feel kind of lost. What is my purpose in this career? In this case, it's time to become more centered and more single-minded. You can choose to bring a greater sense of enthusiasm to your everyday life. Call on the assistance of Chamuel. to help you harness your power and spin this dynamic center of life force expression. Gather up and direct your life force energy and bring an attitude of enthusiasm to both your goal and your daily life. So you just don't feel super excited anymore about work. It's like, do you guys feel like there's like a downflow, like a lack of zest? Sometimes I feel like that, not all the time. Like today, I feel I'm always excited to do cards. This is my passion. I see beauty here. Just so much beauty and joy and pleasure. It's my pleasure to be here. But some days, yeah, I do feel a little bit more low energy than others. You know, I feel just, you know, the intensity will come down from what for me is normally a 10 to like a 6. And today I feel very much like a 6. James, yeah, lost my job because I won't take the injection. Oh, good job, James. I'm glad you stuck up for yourself. Bravo, love. Good job. Well, then there you go. You don't need that fucking place anyways. They shouldn't force anyone to do any fucking thing. It's your body, goddammit. Why is anyone telling you what the fuck to do? That pisses me off on so many levels. I have a very strong Saturn in Libra, so I'm all about fairness and equality. Better believe that shit. And I do stick up for the people that seem to be stepped on like ants. And it's not fair. And you may be going through that at work. This person felt pressured that if they didn't do with their body and their sacred temple and their karmic energy they've inherited from their ancestors, if they didn't do what some stranger wants them to do, then they can't earn that money. And that could be extremely stressful in your job situation. And for some people, that may be what's going on. And this is just a loss of that connection of a job.
On my yellow chair, I hold on to the couch going upside down by myself.
Oh, wow.
And I wasn't crying.
Well, that's good. I love you. Close my door, please.
I love you. You're so cute, and I win.
Yes, you're so cute and you win. So anyways, yeah, this is certainly a loss of connections, a loss of work, you know, when it comes to job and career. So it's sad that you have to do that. Whatever this is doing in your career position, you know, this is your spiritual sacred temple. Do what you need to do better for you. I was listening to Sadhguru, and he said, you spend most of your life working somewhere more so than you do at home with family or enjoying this earth. So, you know, 90% of human beings on this planet spend most of their life working. And a lot of times people spend it on doing something they don't love. They have no passion for. And that is so sad. And this solar plexus chakra in reverse can definitely talk about that with Gemini. You working somewhere where you have no passion, no energy, and no lust and love for this career. It's just down. You know, you're not in love with what you do, you know? So for some Geminis, this is, I'm not really passionate about this, and I need to change something. I need to cut some of this connection off. I want to be in love with my job. Guys, I have to tell you, I'm in love with this job. I'm in love with it. I couldn't be more happy with my career. I never feel like I'm working. I never feel like I have to come to work and, oh, that sucks. I'm excited to be here every day. And if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And that is the gosh darn truth. I feel like I am not working. I am just living and creating and spending time with friends and enjoying this earth and seeing new stories and just feeling vibrant, like beautiful energy. And that's how everyone should feel in their career. They should feel excited about it. Whether you do forensic lab stuff, whether you're a detective, whether you're a teacher, or whether you work, you know, in taxes and finances. If you do what you love to do, you're not working. So I think the question is today, Gemini, are you doing what you love to do? Okay? And just, you know, really ask yourself that. And if you're not, because you're in your 20s or you're still figuring it out or you just graduated, whatever it is, if you're not doing what you love right now, don't worry. You're being guided down a path to find what you love. Spirit, can you clarify this caring connection in reverse for Geminis? Fighting to emotionally detach, not winning. So yeah, this is more about your career, just emotionally not thrilled and detached from your career. And a lot of you guys may just need a vacation. You might just need a break from work. Okay? You just might need to get a vacation. God, I have known some people, seriously, that have not taken a vacation in years. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is that legal? Of course, I live in America, so I'm blessed. We have to take vacations. But some places, especially like working in a restaurant, the man I used to love worked at a restaurant and he busted his ass. And he kissed their fucking ass and he would go in even on a day off if they called him to go in. And he would work 6 fucking days a week. And it wasn't a lot of hours, but it took all his evenings. It took all of them. And he never got to enjoy dinners with family. He never got to, you know, take a vacation because he had to be to work the next day. And that sucks. And every time he asked for like a little vacation, it's like he had to beg, you know, and he might get 3 or 4 days out of a year or, you know, even 3 years in some cases. And I'm like, babe, you need to stop. You need to take a vacation. You need to take a 2-week vacation. So anyways, there could be somebody that has that kind of a situation where they just can't take a break and you need to take a break. So fighting to finally emotionally detach from work, just take a vacation or leave the situation. But Gemini, that's really coming up. Financial matters did come up in your reading. You had 2 devil cards, which can be very clingy and very stuck in karmic cycles, and financial situations may have a part to play in this stress of this situation. Childhood had a part to play, or children. Somebody may have to work for children. They can't afford anything. I get that. But if that's the case, you need to figure out something else. That's why you're blessed with Mercury. Mercury gives you ideas. Venus gives you ideas and creativity. So this is a good time for you to get creative about work and how to earn money. Venus is in Taurus, not just for relationships and marriage and beauty and family. Venus is in Taurus right now to show you guys, hey, you know, you need to get more creative about life and work so you can enjoy being here and it doesn't feel like a stressor. The next cards that came out is not your typical love story. So this is a very unique job. It's not your typical job. It's a very different kind of job that we're talking about here. And passion and desire is still alive. So somebody may like their job, they just have their hands tied. You know, 8 of Swords. I like what I do. I love my position. I just don't like this boss not letting me spread my wings. Or I don't like this person not letting me show my true colors here and kind of add to the company or add to the business. You know, I wish they would give me a little bit more, you know, room to grow. And you may feel like you're not growing. So it may not be the career choice that is the problem. You may, like, say you're a chef. You may love to cook. That may be your passion. But you would be better suited working for yourself. You'd be better suited having like a trailer going, you know, door to door, or like doing weddings, or, you know, just cooking out somewhere, having your own space, or owning your own restaurant. You know, you would be better suited to do that because you have a passion to mess with food and feed people. Like, you love that. You find beauty there. But the person you're working for may be a workhorse, and this person may be cracking the whip, and it takes the fun out of cooking. You see what I'm saying? Just as an example. So you know what I mean? It may not be that you don't like your career, you just don't like who you're working with or for. That may be a situation. So anyways, yeah, there needs to be some adjustments made in career. Bottom of the deck, no more bad decisions, Gemini. No more bad decisions. You've made some bad decisions in love. You've made some bad decisions in career. You've made some shitty decisions. And you've got to pull yourself together. Gemini, you're fucking this up. You're fucking that up. Why? Why are you fucking things up in your life? Well, you're human. But what is the advice about your decisions? Just overall, what is Gemini's advice for Gemini's decisions? Spirit, what kind of advice, Oracle, can you give Gemini, please, about the decisions they've made this far about love and life? What kind of advice can you give Gem? What kind of advice? The Garden and the Gate. Bottom of the deck is Healer of the Ages. Let Spirit help you. Let Jesus help you. You need to open up more spiritually, okay? Bad decisions come from not being aligned with self. It's from not being aligned with your higher self for your highest good. And sometimes, especially for Gemini, because you're so driven. Geminis are extremely driven signs. And to be honest, I'm going to tell you the truth, and you can check this yourself. Geminis, which are actually Taurus and Vedic, based on this particular study. I was kind of laughing because I was watching Entertainment something. It's a channel I watch. He's Iranian. I can't think of his channel. Entertainment. Crap, I can't remember. But I talked about him before. Anyways, he did a study that Geminis make more money than any other zodiac sign. Isn't that ironic? But if he knew Vedic sidereal astrology, he would have really done the study and figured out that the people between the birth dates mentioned in the study are actually Taurus people. But nonetheless, I'm going to include Gemini anyways, because I still believe there's truth there, even if it is tropical. Because fuck it, why not? But the study showed that Geminis make more money than the normal person. They know how to create business. They have luck in communicating and social networks. They have luck in climbing the ladder, going up in places, rising, okay? Rahu co-rules their planet and Mercury rules, I can't talk. Rahu co-rules their sign and Mercury rules their sign. That's their graha. So they're intelligent and they're very, very wise. So intelligent and wise is the Gemini. And they can naturally make more money and do better in any career because they have drive and determination, ideas, okay? They're good at making decisions. They're quick thinkers, quick movers. They take quick action. Geminis are multitaskers, so they can usually do a few things at once with ease. And they're generally optimistic because they're always looking at Sagittarius. They're 1/7. So Geminis naturally have an optimistic disposition, and they try to make people feel more optimistic about things. So they naturally have a little bit more luck when it comes to business and career. So yeah, Geminis, essentially can be very wealthy and make more money and own more businesses than any other zodiac. So pat yourself on the back because you can do quite well when you love what you're doing. But if you don't love what you're doing, there can be a stressor there. So this sign, Healer of the Ages, to me mentions about being more in tune with your higher self, being more in tune with your Mercury, and being more in tune with your goals. And as long as you're more grounded inside your spirit, everything else might be able to work out better. Oh, look, it's 5:55 where that person is at in the morning. Oh, from India. Oh, namaste. I'm so glad you're here from India. That's so awesome. I love India so much. I have a very big place in my heart for India. I will go there. I will go there. I promise you that. In fact, it's so funny. You guys really haven't seen me in person, but my old videos, I did a lot of face shots, a lot of videos with my face. But if you want to check out the beginning of my videos, you'll see me. But anyways, I would go to like gas stations and places and where, people owned it. They were Indian. And they would say, "Excuse me, are you Indian? Like, you look Indian." And I was like, "No, but I wish I was. I could be Indian if you want me to be." I could be Indian. I want to be. If I had a soul choice, if I could choose, it would be who I am, because I love being a Latina. I love being a Latina. But if I had another choice, I honestly would probably choose to be Indian. From India, okay? That's what I would choose if I had a soul choice. I just love that culture. Anyways, we're going to keep going. So we have number 30, the garden and the gate. It's about abundant prosperity and staying safe. And I pulled this card because I wanted to get some more advice about why you make bad decisions and, you know, just what you could do to make better decisions. So this card shows a peaceful young woman, okay, in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked. While the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck, this card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money for Gemini or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time, Gemmy. Woo! Yes! But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security, The choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit to the freedom that it needs to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your own truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. And that makes sense because Rahu, the north node of the moon, is your co-ruling graha, your co-ruling planet. And Rahu represents leaving the gate, going outside and wandering around in an unsafe area, an area you've never been, and it requires strength and courage. And Rahu's very fearful because it seems big and boastful, but it's actually kind of scared because it's always in the dark. It's the eclipse of the moon. So it's always very scared to go venture, but it will. It does go and venture, which is very good. Now Ketu, the south node of the moon, represents the gate, your past life, your comfort zone, and the safe security of the walls. So for you, Gemini, it's the advice about no more bad decisions. Step outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes we as a human make decisions based on our karma. I did this before and I feel comfortable doing this again. Hey, I met somebody like this and I was attracted and we had a good relationship somewhat. Now I met somebody new. They kind of remind me of this person. The way we communicate and talk and feel, I feel very similar to this person. That's karmic. And you want to kind of, you know, make that decision again, which could be a bad decision, right? So you might just keep jumping decision like a frog on lily pads, okay? Making comfort zone decisions. Oh, I'll get this job because I'm really good at it because I've done this before. You know, that may not lead you to the path of enlightenment and it may not lead you to the path of wealth. Although it says wealth is coming your way. So how do you get to your enlightenment? How do you get to feeling good? How do you get to not making any more bad decisions? Start thinking outside of the box and start dating someone new. Start working somewhere new. Start doing something new. Be a new person. This is asking you to rise like the phoenix. For instance, if you've never done yoga before, do yoga. If you've never done mantras or yantras before, do them. If you've never had an altar, if you've never done puja, maybe you should do it. If you've never had an altar with crosses and candles or spiritual crafting, okay, witchcraft, if you've never done that, maybe you should do it. If you've never been very physically active and doing, you know, marathons or jogging or running, do it. If you've never worked in a different kind of field, you might like to try to do it. You know, whatever this is, it's saying do something different, put yourself somewhere different. You know, If you normally like classical music, try reggae. You get my drift? If you normally date type A people, date type B. You know, this is about spreading your wings, opening the horizon, and flying and soaring somewhere new. So this is very good. Something new is coming for Gemini. You know, whatever it is that you need to do, pray, meditate, do working out, you know, have a new schedule. I think if you change up your schedule, your decisions will start to be better. But if you do what you've always done, and you keep business as usual, and you keep your schedule as usual, you're going to get what you've always got. If you don't change the way things have been happening, then it's not going to be that great for you.
I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Okay. So before we end, and I'll get into the extended, I'm going to get another oracle for you. Because I need to go get the snake some more food. I need to go get some dinner stuff. And I'll be back, and I will do the extended. Ooh, you made organite pyramids today? See, someone made them. And I set up all my cloud busters and crystals on my porch after cleaning for 2 days. Yay!
Mom,
James, that sounds awesome. I would love that.
you know how my upgrades of punching my potato has now?
Yeah?
He has karate now.
Oh, that's really awesome.
He can, when the guy's putting the weapon, he
Yes?
gets invisible, and
Really?
then walks and punches the bad guy.
Wow, that's just awesome.
And then he shoots when he's laying down
Oh
at
my.
the bad guy.
Well,
And
okay.
he punches with his feet like this.
Wow, honey, I love it. I love it. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Then we'll go to the store. We got to get the snake some food.
What can I get?
You can go with me. We already have
I'm
what's
going to get more crickets.
Okay.
We don't have much of crickets.
Okay, I love you. All right, so we're going to get an oracle here before we end. That's just what you can do about your bad decisions. Just kind of open up, do things different, and you won't keep making bad decisions. If you're making bad decisions. If you're making good decisions like James and you're a Gemini, then keep up the good work. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. You are living outside of your comfort zone. You are living outside of your box. And that's going to guide you in the right direction. Let's get an oracle, please, overall for the sign of Gemini. What's overall message for Gemini with love and life? What's an overall message? Let's do love. I know you guys want to know about love. What's an overall message? Clown of Crossroads. You know what's interesting? Your lover is stuck at a crossroad. You got the Clown of Crossroads. So I think that is definitely no coincidence. Do you guys think that's a coincidence? Do you guys think that is a coincidence when it comes to love and your lover? No, it's not a coincidence, Gemini. Your lover is not fully decided about you. And that may make you feel upset. It may make you feel calm. I don't know. I don't know what that message is going to give you. But your lover, the one you love, doesn't at this point quite know what to do with your guys' love connection. They are feeling very Five of Cups, and we're going to get more into this, into the extended. The truth will be revealed. They are definitely stuck in a karmic situation. I do think they're going to get out of it. You have a lot of tens going on, but you know, your advice earlier was to just leave for now, turn your back, walk away, do some self-love, self-care, and let spirit take care of this with judgment. But the advice for love is a Clown of Crossroads. So let's go ahead and see what this little message has to say. If you were proud of who you are and everything you have learned in your life, free from shame and guilt and torment, What would you choose for yourself today? I repeat, if you were the most perfect person, if you were so proud of yourself and you had zero shame or zero guilt, what would you choose for yourself? And I just want to step out of my little shell here and tell you this as well. Your lover has guilt and shame. They have it. That's what came up for them. Okay, so they do have guilt and shame for past actions and behaviors. But if they didn't have this, what would they do? Would they choose you? Would they be with you? I think they would. I think if they didn't fuck this up as much as they already had with the devil card or with a karmic relationship, I think if that wasn't all fucked up, they would choose you in a flash, in a heartbeat. That's what I believe. The choices you make for yourself from a place of feeling good to be more loving and more helpful than anything from a place of self-judgment. So you've got nothing to regret. You've learned a lot, and you are a beautiful and unique being on a wild, divine journey. Be kind to yourself. Keep your head up. Then it will be easier to keep growing and glowing. Dear wild child, have you felt like you've lost your footing? Got a bit clumsy, made a mistake? Have you been second guessing your choices? Don't you dare. So what I'm feeling for this is your person has been second guessing their choices because of the guilt. I think they've second guessed. Are they with the right person? Are they living at the right place? Are they at the right job? Are they doing the right thing? Did they make the right choice? And my message to them is, you probably did make a bad decision. It probably didn't make a lot of people happy. You probably hurt some people along the way. And it did suck. And it was painful. And there was some mistakes, big mistakes made. And there was a lot of heartbreak and betrayal. That's all true. And the devil is not fun to play with. And I'm not going to coddle anyone with these messages and go, but it's okay. No, it's not okay. There's a lot of bad decisions going on here. There's a lot of devil going on here. And guilt. And you should be guilty. This is judgment. This is Hermit card. Soul searching, self-reflecting. If anyone here has made some bad choices, you should reflect. You should hermit mode go within yourself. Soul search your heart. You should be guilty for some past actions and behaviors that hurt others. And maybe there is a black tear coming down off of your eye because you did some bad things. However, sitting here and crying about it, 5 of Cups, over spilled milk, that's not going to fix a damn thing between you guys. Being angry and resentful and running away, continuing a dark path isn't going to fix a thing. I think the question you're wondering, is this worth fixing? Is this worth salvaging? Well, you guys will be the answer to that. You'll figure out what the answer is for you. But the crossroads here, the advice here for Gemini, which is very Mars Two of Swords. Search your heart. Trust your intuition. If you did something wrong, you should try to fix it with the Judgment card. You should try to fix the things that you did wrong. You should always try. The things that you can't fix, which is time lost, years lost, words lost, connections torn, there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do to go back and mend lost time. But you can start making time today. You can start by seeing your children. You can start by communicating with your person. You can start by giving an apology. You can start by opening up a line of communication. You can start by praying, asking for forgiveness. You can start by getting detached from the devil. Get detached from the karmic situation. If you can start doing those things, everything else can change. So anyways, you're at this crossroad, and the crossroad is I should just cry about the spilled milk and just keep doing what I'm doing and say fuck it. Or the other crossroad, area is go back, judgment card, Mercury retrograde, and apologize. Go back and, let this person know the truth. Go back and do right deeds, not wrong deeds. There's that choice as well. So when it comes to your love situation, your love connection, somebody is trying to figure out, is this worth it or not? Should I or shouldn't I go forward? And like I said, that may bring you comfort, that may bring you tears. I don't know. What matters is that you choose to learn. What matters is that you choose to do the right thing. And when you do, in your own time, in your own way, when it makes sense, you will grow as a wiser and stronger person. If the ridicule is judgment or shaming you, okay, or you're dealing with something internal, okay, Nine of Swords, a situation that may be very hurtful, but something you feel is coming from those who would seek to tear you down and make themselves feel better about who they are, then trust your instincts and let this oracle bring you comfort. If you do the right thing, you'll be led in the right, safe direction. You are stronger and wilder and more beautiful and true than any of that mean-spirited, cruel, fearless persons that may seek harm for you. You might feel as though the fearful ones are killing your joy. You might feel as though the negative ones are hurting you and tearing you down, but keep your chin up because you are going to get through this and you are going to leave them behind in the mud. And any mud being thrown your way is going to fall on their face. Maybe you can even respond to those doubts by this person by saying you're going to have your turn and your moment someday. But if not, just be happy for them and enjoy your life. Don't let them tear you down. So anyways, if you're going to go back and fix something and you're afraid of what people might say, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it at all. Their moment is coming. They'll have their day. And by the way, and I'm going to get more into it in the extended, but the person that needs to make the apology is a little bit scared of apologizing to someone. And the reason you're a little bit scared is because you know you fucked up. You know you did some bad shit. You know that you fell into temptation with the devil or a karmic energy. You made a deal with the devil. You danced with the devil, okay? In the pale moonlight. My answer for you is if you're scared to come in, don't be, because they've already forgiven you. Forgiveness is already had. They already forgave you before you even came forward. The only thing that you're going to do for yourself with apologizing is by you stepping into an energy in which you feel like a loving, kind person, in which you feel better about yourself, in which you can make peace with your karma and your past, in which you can sleep better at night. If you choose at the crossroads to do the right thing and not be a Knight of Swords in reverse, and you want to come to your Queen of Grails with a heartfelt word, heartfelt apology, or a heartfelt action, and you want to make this right, then you will be forgiven and your karmas will be forgiven. But if you're at this crossroads and you're too scared and you're letting your fears get the best of you and you think it's been too long, too much water under the bridge, then you're going to find yourself in more of a pickle. More karma, more judgment, more devil card, just more stuckness in the mud. You know, it's not going to be a smooth flowing experience. I want you to breathe and just take it easy. Follow your heart. Follow what Spirit's trying to guide you to do, okay? No more bad decisions, guys, for Gemini. No more bad decisions. Okay, let's do 3 cards under this. Hidden desires and hidden intentions. So there's some hidden motives, which I already knew with the Queen of Cups, Queen of Grails, that she knew the hidden intentions and hidden motives. Back to the good old times, 6 of Cups. Okay, there's a lot of missing someone. And the soul bond, this soul bond is sacred. Okay? So you guys are bound at the soul, all right? So no more bad decisions. It's time to step up and do the right thing. I'm going to get more into this in the extended. If you guys want to follow me over there, please, please, please support my channel and do it, especially if you've got the money. Just go do it. It's $99 a month. Let me tell you what it gives you. It gives you all my extendeds. I'm going to leave right now, and I'm going to go do an extended on this reading. I'm going to find out the signs that I called today and see what the outcome is going to be. Okay? I'm going to find out how that moves in love. I'm going to find out a career and what's going to be in your future for career, what's coming up over the next few months, okay? I'm going to get into more information about money and finances and what kind of, situation you're going to be looking at this month. And we're going to look at your astrological perspective as a Gemini. So a Gemini moon or rising, we're going to look at that, okay, in the extended. We're also going to get the outcome of what this love situation is going to turn into. So you're going to be led to a lot more answers and a lot more direction, okay? You also, if you're a new subscriber, you get 1 question every month privately for yourself in a live. So if you have a question about your soulmate or you have a question about something, you get to ask and I'm going to give you an answer. That's going to be a special live. I'll be doing that towards the end of May. I just want to make sure everybody pays every month before they get their question. So I still have to do April's, so I'm going to be doing that. And then in May, we'll be doing that in June, okay? So just to make sure everyone didn't cancel, everything went through, the cards went through. If you're already a subscriber, please make sure your cards went through for this month's payment so you have access to the extendeds and you get your question, okay? If you've canceled, you don't get the question. So you have to be there more than 30 days to get the question. You know what I'm saying? You can't come in 2 days, get the question, get the extendeds, and then dip out. That's not how it works. Love you guys, but that's not how it works. So if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and go there, jks1111.com. You'll go to monthly extendeds, okay? When you go on monthly extendeds, you'll get to have access to all the 12 zodiacs. I'm actually going to be doing 13, I think, because of the Ophiuchus. So I look forward to seeing you there. And if you guys are still interested in the 100 Club, I have 10 questions for $100. And if you guys want to get in on that club, we have 5 spots left. You can go to jks1111.com and you get 10 questions. I'll start to do them once a week. You'll have a video once a week. You don't have to do your questions every week. You can wait every other month, every 6 months, however long you want to wait for your questions or answers. But if you want to do it every week, that's fine. But 1 to 2 questions at a time out of your 10, and you get more than half off. Normally my questions are $22 a question, okay? So keep that in mind. If anybody here wants to do a $22 question before I end this video, I will be happy to do so. I'll do 2 $22 questions if you guys want to. I'll start the clock right now. I'll give it a minute. You guys can go to Cash App. Okay? But I only do that once in a while, and I can pull some cards and give someone an answer. Okay? Just 1 question. It's $22. Unless you guys want to get on the 100 Club. You'll get 10 questions for $100, which is $10 a question, which is much less than the 22. So if you guys are interested in that, you can do that, okay? You can go to Cash App. My Cash App tag is Let That Shit Go 1111, all right? Or you can go to my website, especially if you're international, jks1111.com. And you can go there and it says Readings, the 100 Club, and Special Services. If you click on that part in the menu, you can go down there in the section and click on 100 Club, okay? And you can get in on that. So just let me know what you guys want to do. Hey, Markers, you're back. Love to have you here, yay. So yeah, if not, that's fine. We don't have any questions right now. That's perfectly fine. I just wanted to give you guys an option on that before I go. Yeah, the right people enjoy them. If some people have questions, Steph, what do you do in your extendeds? It's about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the extended. I get exclusive questions asked per person. So you have like an exclusive little membership club where you can ask questions and I answer for you. But I'm going to look at, for instance, this reading. In the extended, we're going to look at an outcome with the sign of Cancer. We're going to look at the outcome with the sign of Libra. We're going to look at the outcome with the sign of Leo. We're going to look at an outcome with the sign of Capricorn. And we're going to look at an outcome with the sign of Virgo, if I didn't already mention that. But those are the outcomes I want to look into in the extended because they came up in this reading. And I want to see how that relationship is going to end. What is your possible outcome with that person, if that is your signs, okay? So we're going to look at that. I'm also going to get the planetary alignments and what they're doing in what house for you astrologically. How is that going to affect your family? How is that going to affect your work? How is that going to affect your home? What's happening in your career? What's happening in your relationships? We're going to look at that astrologically, okay? So those are the kind of things that you're going to get to see in the extended, as well as me doing more oracles about how your career situation is going to progress. We're going to get another oracle on what this career is going to look like in, a year from now. We're going to get an oracle on this love situation. If you walk away, 8 of Cups, we're going to do like a fork in the road. If you go away from this person, who are you going to meet? Are you going to be single, or are you going to meet someone, and when? And what are they going to be like? Right? I love you too. And if not, then what is your life going to be like if you choose to be single? So those are the kind of things that I'll be looking into.
When the one comes, he does that.
Well, that's really awesome.
Cool.
So anyways, I'll probably just get going, guys. There is no $22 questions. No one's really got one yet on Cash App or JKS. So I think we have, I don't know, less than a minute left. If you do want that, you can put it in the comments, but just let me know. If you don't want to do a $22 question for yourself right now, you can always go on the 100 Club, okay? But if any of you guys are saying, I want to know about my person, are we going to be together? Are they with someone? Do they still love me? When am I going to hear from this person? If you have questions like that, you should join the 100 Club, or you should get one question right now.
What are you doing with the snake?
Nothing. I was just holding her and we're going to go feed her. That's all I'm doing. She's right here.
I don't see her.
Well, she's in the dirt.
I don't.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in anything else I have to offer, please go to jks1111.com. I have a lot of merchandise and stuff going on there. And if not, I'll just see you guys later, okay? I may not get to Cancer today since it's already after 6. I know I promised I was going to do Gemini and Cancer, but I felt very low energy today. I didn't have a lot of energy. But if I don't get to it tonight, which I still may later tonight, I will come back live in the morning, and I'll still do 2 tomorrow. So I should be able to come and continue it. But until then, I love you guys. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Remember, like I always say, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. I love you guys. Have a really great day. Bye.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.